Hey, welcome back everyone. It is time for another red hot cover call video. Well, hey, look, we're going to talk about the cash secure put. I actually did this trade for my son. I trade my son's accounts because they're out there working the 9 to 5 and I'm retired and quite frankly, this is what I do. I'm a professional stock trader. I use the stock market to generate my income, whether it be writing covered calls, selling cash secure put, using dividend paying funds to generate the cash flow so I can live the good life. I am retired. I retired in 2022 from the 9 to 5. I am 58 years old. Yeah, I retired at 55, and we have been doing this ever since. So, if you like anything you're about to hear, now I know I'm asking you ahead of time, but this is when we do it. If you like anything you hear today, I want you to subscribe to the channel. And hey, look, if you like this video today, bang that like button. It lets me know you like what I'm doing. Now, what I'm doing is this. We're talking about YINN. We've used YINN over the years, writing covered calls and selling cash secure puts. We've even used YINN for the poor man's covered call. I'll tell you, it is a fun trade when the Chinese retail stocks move higher. If you remember, we were using YINN way back when Alibaba was trading for like 68 to 69 bucks. It's now moved considerably higher. There's a lot of things happening since we used YINN last. But here we are, right here, right now. We're going to go ahead and use YINN. I'm going to tell you exactly why we picked YINN right now. So let's talk about that current trade. Now, everybody got this email today. This is one of those trades where they probably took on because YINN is a $37 stock. We're going to go ahead and do a very short time frame trade. This is basically 8 days because we got 3 days on this side of the week and then the trading week next week. That's going to be 8 trading days. This is a very nice trade for a short window, because we get time value premium on this side of the week. And of course, next week is when this expires. Remember, we buy and sell time. So giving ourselves some time here, we get higher premiums. And in this case, you could see on the screen, we got about $1.05 for this. Now we did the 35 strike. Now I'm going to show you exactly why I sent this out in email and posted this up, that this is exactly the strike price we want to use. I'm going to explain here exactly why. And we did pick the short time frame. Now we only did 3 contracts because he has a smaller account, and that's all right because we can cherry pick these moments where when the stock is trading sideways to higher and it finds its range. That's what we're going to talk about here, how I'm able to define stocks trading ranges. Now, I know I'm going to have many people in email ask me why I did not use the expected move calculator, for which everybody has access to. But in this case, it's more of a feel. I'm going to show you the feel that I had here in a minute when we get to that chart. But I will say this, we always use the expected move calculator because it can give us that downside and the upside expected move during the time frame. It's really a great tool to use for your cash secure puts if you want to make decent premium, out of the money premium, but yet you don't want to be assigned the shares. I know a lot of people that will do puts just so they're not assigned the shares, but they collect that premium. And they're able to do this time and time again. They use the expected move calculator all the time. I use the expected move calculator on the top side when I'm down on a stock and I want to write a covered call that is not my cost basis. I show everyone this and how I do this. We do educational videos that they will get in their phone app. If you'd like to be a part of that, then you're going to see here shortly how you can. This trade right here is going to be a 3% 8-day trade. Now, we get the 3%. Why? Because YINN is a 3x leverage ETF to the Chinese retail stocks, and they're the biggest in the world. We got Alibaba, and Alibaba right now is trading in and around 113. And YINN, because it holds 10% of Alibaba, is moving higher as well. Now, this is a cash secure put, so he does not own the shares. He did collect the over $315 up front, and now we just have to get to that expiration date. One thing we'll do here is if YINN were to start to move higher, I'm going to show you on the chart here in a minute. Just let me get there. We're going to buy this option back. We're going to take risk off the board. What do I mean by that? He got paid 105. Now, as yen moves sideways to higher and maybe higher, it's moving away from the 35 strike. So as it moves away from the 35 strike, what happens is that premium he received, the 105, starts to shrink. The likelihood that it's going to finish lower at 35 is unlikely, so time decay starts to work against the option. The option he got 105 for starts to erode because it's not at 35 yet. Remember, every option is priced where they have intrinsic value and time value. Well, right now, because yen is trading at 37 and he does not take ownership until it reaches 35 or lower, there's no intrinsic value in that option. There would be intrinsic value if it went below 35, but until it gets to 35, well, it's all time value premium. And we have the clock, the time decay clock is running. And with each minute of the day, that 105 premium that he got paid, it starts to erode, and that's what we're really hoping for. Now, what happens if he's assigned the shares? Again, I'm going to show you the chart. Stick with me. If he's assigned the shares at 35, well, hopefully it falls to 35 in the next 8 days, and then we're going to take ownership of the shares. Now, we know we can take ownership of the shares because we're telling the greater stock market that we'll buy your shares at 35. You're going to pay me the $1.05 per share. That's the premium I get paid. See, I have to set my money to the side. I have to set it there for this put buyer to have insurance. This put buyer, for whatever reason, cannot lose more than 35 per share on yen. So he buys that insurance for me because I'm willing to buy them at 35. Fast forward, I'm assigned the shares at 35. We're hoping it's close to 35. Now on that next Monday, because Friday's the expiration, Monday I am assigned the shares. I'm going to look at the 30-day covered call. If it's trading right at 35, I'll be honest with you, we'll probably do a 1 week 35 at our cost basis trade, probably pick up another 105, and we'll do that trade. Get out of it, we move on. Now, we're hoping the shares would go higher, but let's say we do the 30-day trade. You could see on screen that right now, basically a 30-day at the money strike, that would be 37. Hypothetically, this is a hypothetical trade because remember, 8 days from now, we would have the shares at 35. But let's do an at the money strike, basically. We get 315 for that. That would be an 8.5% 30-day covered call trade. We're going to actually give somebody the right, but not the obligation to take our shares from us at 35. I know it says 37, but it's hypothetical. What we love to do is use our cost basis. We do not have to make tremendous moves in the stock to make money. I made 3% on the first trade. We're assigned the shares. We make 8.5% on the second trade. And the stock is literally trading at the cost basis of 35. The buy and hold investor bought the shares at 35, hasn't made a nickel. This is what we do. Selling premium is the golden goose of investing, particularly cash flow investing. Why? We take our money in our stocks and we write covered calls and sell cash secure puts. We generate that premium, that $315 he has in the wallet. We can take that and then buy a dividend fund. That dividend fund then produces another golden egg. See, the golden goose of investing is selling premium, writing covered calls, selling cash secure puts. It produces the golden egg, which is the premium. The premium then buys a dividend fund, which lays another golden egg passively. See, this is where we go from the trade mindset to the wealth mindset real quick. Now, you would have gotten all this in email. In fact, we did that trade. Everyone got the email. And now many will follow that trade. They will do that trade. And when I close a trade, they'll probably close it too. Now, let's finish this video up and talk about why I picked the 35 strike. Again, when I send emails out about trades like this, everyone can easily go to the expected move calculator and see where yen is going to trade in the next 8 days. Now, that's an expected move. It's not guaranteed, but we use it as a tool. I could have done that, and why do I feel it would be around 35? Remember, I've been around a bit. I've done this, and I would bet 35 is going to be expected move on the downside for 8 days. Look at its trading range. This is the Keltner channel. We use the defaults. There's no special specs on the Keltner channel. That's the default. Bring it up. Notice how we have the top, the mid, and the bottom. Does not matter where the stock's trading. We can always find its trading range when you're hanging with me. Emails are sent all the time about this right here. We do special videos that are in the phone app that you would have access to. Notice right now, YINN has rallied to the top side of the Keltner channel. In fact, notice a week ago it was trading outside the Keltner channel. That's something we never touch. When a stock goes above, when a stock moves violently higher, it's going to move outside of its typical trading range. We stay away from it. Why do we stay away from it? Why is that a golden rule of mine for which I share to everyone? Because look what happens. It literally fell from the top of 40 all the way down to 35 to 34, holding the bag. We don't do that. What we try to do is find its range and look where I picked the cash secure strike price at the bottom of the range. We're going to go ahead and use a 3x leverage ETF, which gives us more premiums. Again, we're diversified. We're using the large cap China retail stocks. YINN isn't just some willy-nilly stock that is a penny stock. No, not at all. YINN has 10 of the biggest China retail stocks. Alibaba making up about 10% of that. So right now with it trading at 37, it could go either way. Markets are up right now, and there's a lot of good vibe. A lot of good vibe going into July 9th, for which the tariffs will be put back on. What I'm going to tell you is they're going to run the markets up and they're going to sell them off going into the July 4th holiday. Why would you take on risk going into July 4th holiday? You come back the next week. That's where all the volatility is going to show up. Right now, volatility is not in this room. We're in this room trading. We're making good decisions, so on and so forth. Come July 4th, everybody goes on vacation. And when they come back to the room they're trading in, volatility going to be setting up in a chair in the corner. You have to be ready. If you're going to put new money in the stock market, you got to know. I let everyone know this morning that is probably what's going to happen. But hey, if it doesn't happen, that's fine. We have to be ready for it. How many people got caught off guard over 2 months ago? Pretty much everyone could raise their hand. So we don't want to be caught off guard. If anything, we want to let this moment go by, right? You don't want to go out there and plant your flag, and then the next thing you know, within a couple weeks, a tornado rips through and rips your flag. Not at all. What we want to do, be cautious. Let's go into the holiday and then come out of the holiday and see where this market goes. Why do I believe volatility means risk off? That's why this trade is 8 days, and if we're assigned the shares at 35, we'll put on another 1 week or 2 week trades. I know I talked about the 30-day trade. We'll probably put on that 3 week trade and try to get out of it at our cost basis. Now, look, if you like all these things that I talk about and how we do this and how everybody gets these emails and blog posts and in the phone app and the videos, well, you know what to do. If you look right at the screen, I'm looking at the screen right now as I do this video. And with that, I would love to welcome you aboard. Hey, look, be safe, be healthy, most important, be lucky. Until next time, may all your covered calls be profitable.